Welcome back to Daniel2, the channel where I talk about the same stuff that I do on my main channel, but everything's just
worse.
This is my friend Jaden Cosgrove. He's a game developer, designer, thingy.
I make games.
And he's also an enthusiastic birdwatcher. And I am a photographer. You should already know that if you watch any of my videos. And I mentioned our qualifications because recently we went on a road trip to Girraween National Park and Main Range National Park, and we stayed in Stanthorpe and just had a lovely time taking pictures of birds. And me, I was taking pictures of anything but birds. It was a lovely trip, and I thought it'd be nice to recap it in a video, and we've got Jaden here to help me. It's kind of like a diary entry. But yeah, it begins with day one,
where we went to Main Range National Park and we climbed up Mount Cordeaux.
I was drifting away in a dream. All I see is a view.
The trick with this is not falling off the cliff. It's starting to rain.
Like a breath of warp.
I was floating away in a stream. All I think
It's fun though, let's be real. Finally finding the very water-resistant bag.
It's still raining, but there's blue skies now. I mean, the rain was nice.
It was. We might have been wet, soggy, and a bit worried about our gear, but it was something magical about running down.
Later on that day, we didn't actually do any bushwalking. We just drove into Stanthorpe and went to your...
My auntie and my uncle's to dry off.
And then we went for dinner.
At the RSL, yeah. Just there at Stanthorpe. We had...
Classic Australian RSL dinner. We had burgers.
We had burgers. Big burgers.
We didn't camp on this trip. We just stayed at a house in Stanthorpe. And Stanthorpe's about a half an hour drive to Girraween National Park, which is where we went the next day, starting off with our first walk, which was at Underground Creek. Day 2. Jaden's an amateur photographer who likes taking pictures of birds.
I wouldn't even call myself a photographer. I'm an amateur bird watcher who uses a camera as my binoculars.
well, I felt fine with you there, to be aligned with you there. I followed the lines through your hair, and I will form to you again.
Most of what we've done is kind of wander around. It's big granite rocks. It's been quite fun. And Jaden's having really fun with all the birds that you can hear. Aren't you?
I'm not having fun.
I will form to you again.
From there, later on that afternoon, we went and climbed the pyramid.
The bigger rock.
It's now the afternoon, and we're gonna climb the pyramid.
The pyramid.
How are you feeling about the trip so far?
I'm loving it. It's beautiful being out here.
I breathe not because I have to, please, I don't always want to, and it's always from the same damn thing.
That's a sight. That is intimidating. What if it looks that big on camera?
I breathe not because I have to. It's cause I'll always love you. And it's always for the same damn thing. I breathe not because I have to. Please, I don't always want to.
Worth the walk. Absolutely. I think straining ourselves just made it like even more worth it, to be honest.
Most of our time at the top of the pyramid at the best parts of sunset was spent filming stuff for my YouTube videos, which was an underlying reason to go on this trip.
So one of the reasons we came here is to film some stuff for my main YouTube channel. So I'm going to mic myself up for that now and shoot that content. I'll include some of the footage where I'm going to be shooting Kodak Color Plus, a little bit of Lomo 100, and if I take enough pictures, I'm going to load up a roll of Portrait 160. Look at that! I don't know how much you can see. I don't know how clear it is at the moment, but wow! It's impressive lighting right now. I should probably stop talking and just start shooting. 3, 2, 1.
I breathe not because I have to. It's cause I'll always love you. And it's always for the same damn thing.
We've reached the point where we should probably start walking down. So we're going to grab our stuff that we left at the top and start making our way down. And for this, we're going to need a headlight for a moment because it is quite dark. Jaden hasn't got a headlight, he's got a torch.
What are you talking about?
And we've got to follow the white arrows down. Jaden forgot his GoPro and had to climb up again.
And that was the second day. We went back and had dinner with your family. It was very nice staying at a house, and we're very grateful to Jaden's Auntie Vic and Uncle Tom. It was really nice. And then from there, we had day 3, which was the return back home. We took Tourist Drive 21 back home, and it was a bit of the video footage is a bit disjointed.
But we've just stopped at a lookout. We're gonna get some pictures.
Most of our time was spent at Queen Mary Falls, which was just beautiful.
I got a lifer. At one point, I was looking up, I was like, oh, tree creeper. And I just zoomed in, I saw a bit of red beside the brow. So it was a red tree creeper, which is a bird I've never seen.
And it's a bird your father's never seen either, which made you so excited because you got to show it and rub it into his face later.
We're now back in technically Main Range National Park, but it's a different section, Queen Mary Falls, which should be good.
Lay back down next to me, follow sound.
I couldn't resist stopping for this image. We're just on the side of a road. I'm waiting for a cloud to kind of roll down the top there, just to give me that dynamic kind of range.
Lay back down, fall asleep.
But yeah, that was the trip.
Yeah.
And it was very lovely. It was very quick. We only went on 4 walks. If you've been around this area before, or you're planning on it, leave any recommendations for any other people in the comments. I think that's a nice way to use comments on YouTube, just to help everyone figure out what they're going to do and just have better trips. But yeah, thanks for watching.
See you
I'll
later.
see you in the next one.
Bye.
It's funny how editing works. You have shots of a car driving past. Someone has to physically get out and film that, and then you have to drive the way back.